Dysfunctional veteran here. Today we're going to demonstrate the Mossberg Maverick firing 1.2-inch micro shells, firing 14 number 4 buck versus double-aught buck mini shells firing 6. We're going to be firing them at 2 pieces of 3/4 inch plywood at 7 yards to demonstrate the destructive capability. We're going to fire 2 micro rounds into the top of this barrier. Wait for the plane to pass. Each micro round of number 4 buck had 14 individual pellets. You'll see all 28 hits from 7 yards. Of those, only 3 of which penetrated the far side of the second piece of plywood. Now we're going to fire 2 rounds of mini shells, double-aught buck, 2 rounds slightly below the micro rounds so you can compare the destructive capability and penetration / over penetration of this round. You can see that all of the double-aught buck struck home, and you can compare the size of the double-aught buck compared to the number 4 buck. The real difference is in its capability to over-penetrate, where very few of the number 4 shot made it through. All of the double-aught buck shot penetrated 2 thicknesses of 3/4 inch plywood. For the third portion of this test, I'm going to fire 2 rounds from a standard Glock 17 9mm slightly below the double-aught buck shot, so you can gauge the penetration. Our 2 rounds of 9mm are here and here. You can see both of them penetrated easily 3/4 inches of plywood. For this fourth test, we'll take the Mossberg Maverick, we'll fire some Birdshot rounds right near the 9mm rounds so you can gauge its effectiveness, ineffectiveness, ability to penetrate but not over penetrate on the same 3/4 inch plywood targets. Here we have some surprising results. Here are 2 rounds of Birdshot. You would think it would not penetrate the 3/4 inch plywood. Apparently it did not open up, and it acted like 2 slugs and went through 2 pieces of 3/4 inch plywood. I'm going to fire the Birdshot rounds with 2 more rounds just to see if we get the same surprising results. As you can see, we had the exact same results with 2 more shots, both of them penetrating the backside with this wadding stuck at the exit wound of round 2. Well, today's results were very enlightening to me anyhow. I always worry about over penetration and shooting somebody in the next apartment or next room over. Today's test revealed that we had the least penetration with the micro shells and the number 4 shot, Out of 28 hits, only 4 penetrated through the walls. All of the Double-aught buck with the mini shells penetrated, and the surprise result is the Birdshot was probably the most deadly of all of them, over penetrating greatly. If you intend to defend yourself with any gun/ammo combination, you have to get out and test it at your gun, at your distances, so you know what it's capable of and not capable of.